Hello, Unstoppable Consciousness Tribe. How are you? What's going on? This is the Unstoppable Consciousness podcast show, which showcases evolutionary leaders, entrepreneurs, empaths, nonconformists, and mavericks from all over the world who have taken themselves from feeling unworthy and out of place to confidently stepping into and co-creating the life of their dreams. My show is here to highlight how they impacted the world with their powerful purpose and how they monetize their life mission each and every day. And today it's just me and you, folks. We're going to have a conversation. I want to bring up some very important subject matter that's been going on around the world and just talk about how you can help yourself and what the hell can we do during times like this. Let's say, what the heaven can we do during times like this? It's brutal. Let me tell you, this has really been hard on me as an empath. I got to tell you, it's been really hardcore. It's been a very difficult time to feel, sense, and know what's going on from this deeper energetic level. And I know a lot of you here who listen to me and my podcast and understand consciousness and the levels of its fiber and frequency and how we all just try to manage our co-creative aspect of self. And there's a lot going on. I have so much to talk to you guys about, even moving forward as we progress into the movement of change here. The illumination that I want to bring to you today is important to me. And there's a lot of other shows that I'm going to start talking with you about what you can do. What the fuck do we all do here? It's a tough time. It really is a tough time. And there's a lot I could say. There's a lot of controversy that we can discuss here. And there's a lot that we can just argue about and fight about. And, there's enough of that out there in the world. So today I wanted to just talk to you about how can you help yourself? How can you understand the confusion? I want to bring some illumination to the confusion, to, the change and how stuck we are, why are we stuck? Why are we still stuck in old paradigm thinking? Why are we stuck in the topics of, power and racism and, me moving towards not being able to just understand we haven't changed enough. We haven't really evolved the way we need to evolve. And that our tribal community and our global citizenship as souls that come together here on this place we're just not getting it. We're just not fully embodying what we could. We don't have this illumination thing figured out. And I want to talk about what can you do? How can you bring light into this confusion, I had this amazing conversation with somebody who said, Lisa, you're like the eye of the storm, you don't mind being there. You don't mind looking in the center point of how the storm started. Where did it start and how is it just destroying everything on its path? And this is where we're at right now, this idea of power over this, where it all started from. There's so much good information out there about what's going on and how this started. And I'm fully aware this started a long time ago. This wasn't something that just started yesterday. It started a long time ago, thousands and thousands of years ago. And our primitive instincts are being kicked into gear. And what I want to illuminate is, the confusion around what some of you are experiencing. And I'll definitely have more conversations, with different people about what's going on and how we can really affect change and make a difference in accordance to what's going on, because it's a really tough time. Honestly, there's no other way to say it except this is just a really tough time. And we have an opportunity here to illuminate the world through illuminating ourselves and moving through our confusion. And I don't think clarity would be the right word that I would use to express what you're going to get from getting illumination now, because we're all confused. I don't think anybody knows where this is going to land. I don't think anybody can predict what's going to go on, because we're consciously co-creating this experience. And when there's so many people involved, the whole world of souls and human beings that are creating this madness that is anchored in generations and generations and thousands and thousands and thousands of years of power over, and the creative force of a person's mind to take their instincts and turn it into their own self-prophesized power. That's not going to end tomorrow. Right now we're looking at it straight in the face and looking how, I felt I was watching prehistoric times of humanity. I mean, this is North America. Hey, people, wake the fuck up. We're supposed to be the evolutionized world. We're supposed to have some kind of sense of understanding of humanity. And I'm not saying we do. I'm saying we had that opportunity to, based on what we say we stand for, and based on the words we use and how we express freedom as a number one priority in our human evolution. And it's all bullshit. You look at you just look at that video of this, this man, this man getting killed right before our eyes by an arrogant man staring and saying, I don't fucking care what I'm doing right now. I'm going to keep doing it. I don't care what any of you say. Nothing's going to happen to me because I'm covered. I'm covered. I'm covered by thousands and thousands and hundreds of years of racism, of anchored thinking. It's in the genetic coding of that man inside of who he is. He believes it was totally fine what he was doing. What did I feel about that? It disgusted me. It broke my heart. Like, it broke my heart how unevolved the people of the world still are. And I know it. It's not that I don't know it, because I'm very in tune. And a lot of you empaths, you're going through the same thing. You're in tune. You don't watch these videos or learn about sex trafficking or racism or death or murder or, a child being abused in their home, or power over communities of people in poverty and gang members getting killed and people having to, they're addicted to drugs and just have horrible, hardcore lives, and you don't feel it. You do feel it. I know you empaths that are listening to me, you powerful beings, you don't know how to master all that. This is painful. It's really painful to watch. You feel it, you sense it, you know it. You feel the memories in your soul. A lot of you are getting activated in the soul. You're having past life trauma memories that are coming up. Some of you are having this lifetime, your lineage, the genetic coding in your system is being reignited and reactivated to your own experiences and things that have happened to your own life and your family life. What the people in your family suffer from in your generations. You're getting hit with a 2x4, and I don't want to take anything away from the Black community, because I stand with them. I stand with you. I stand with them. I stand with you. I stand with everybody who's standing for racism coming to an end. And, Gary Vaynerchuk said something really cool that I just really appreciate. He goes, we have to suffocate racism. That's what we have to suffocate. Now, I'm with that. I'm fully with that. But I also know that because of the work that I do and being in spiritual leadership and being a mastered empath, and many of my clients and people like you that are listening now, and you just don't know what to do. You're being triggered. You're really being triggered genetically. You're being triggered in your soul codes. You're being triggered in your past life memories. You're being triggered as a human being. You're being triggered in your life purpose right now. You're in pain. Some traumas have been reignited with you, and you're feeling everything, not just COVID and what was going on before that, but you're feeling everything, and you're dying inside. You feel like you're in so much pain, and you don't know what to do with the energy. You don't know what to do with what you're going through. I have a deep awareness and a profound compassion for those of us that are deep empaths. It's hard because we're often the introverts hiding in the corner, afraid, nervous, not sure what to say, and we don't know what to do. And I want you to know there are things you can do. First of all, acknowledge what you're going through. Acknowledge that you are an empath and you're feeling it deep, really, really deep. If you're feeling traumatized, it's because you have past life memories or this lifetime in your genetic coding in your family and your epigenetics in your mind and the subconscious areas of your lineage. You're remembering things and you don't know what you're remembering. Maybe you were, a person who received this kind of conduct in your own life, or you watched it happen around you and did nothing about it. Wherever you come from, whatever you're doing, you're being traumatized. A lot of empaths have addiction problems because you don't know how to manage the nature of your emotion and the intensity and the impact of what you're experiencing inside, deep down in the core of who you are. You're in pain. You're just suffering. You're drinking more. You're partying more. You're dying inside. Parts of you are broken. They're breaking as you're feeling everything that's going on around you. And it's okay. Some of us that are empaths, and this is like part of my illumination conversation here, is to just say, like, There's those of us that need to work with the light and need to work with energy, and there's those of us that need to stand on the front lines. And some of you empaths, that's what you need to do, because you need to be of service, and you need to get out of the energy, and you need to remember what you stand for, and you need to remember that your energetic ability to share light and love and compassion and understanding with your voice and your energy in your heart, gently and lovingly and powerfully, matters. It matters just as much as everybody who's standing on the front line. It matters just as much as people that are fighting for rights right now and standing in a place of like contribution in a big, big, big way. Bringing the light into this world is big too. And the energy that you feel that's coming at you, that you have an experience with, you can do something with that. You can transmute that awareness into love and light and heal it. I'm telling you, empaths, you can heal it because you feel it. You don't have to. You can also put some boundaries up and block it if it's too much for you. But you definitely, those of you that are not being triggered necessarily, but you're very in tune with the energy and very in tune with what's going on, you absolutely can do something about the frequency that's coming at you that you're identifying, and put light into it and put your intention into it and abolish it. Abolish it with your thoughts, your energy, your mind, your visualization, your ability to. And for those of you that are empaths and you're wondering how to do that, like what does it mean to do that? How do you work with the vibration that you're feeling inside yourself and how to manage it? There's easy ways to start. So the first thing is just setting the intention and saying to yourself, okay, what I'm feeling isn't mine right now. What I'm, first of all, identifying, is it yours or is it not yours? So I'm talking to those of you that you're not being traumatized, but you're picking up on everything, and you're the love leaders here. You're the people that can stand and do something about this energy that's being broken around us by sending light to it, putting your attention into your heart and sending light into the energy that you feel around your body, and asking that this energy be healed by the highest vibrational frequencies of light and love with the universe, God, whatever you believe, that it's just healed. Say, like, I see it and I want this to be healed because I see it. And make that intention, like, boom, just make the intention. I know sometimes people are like, but I don't believe that is, that could work. And yeah, it could work because you feel it. So you're asking what you feel to be healed. You're asking what you sense and know to be healed in your energy and in all the energy around you from wherever it's coming from. And when you do that, you become a part of the solution immediately, the solution. So know you can do that. There's other things you can do too, like I'm doing some stuff like to help empaths find powerful ways that they can help themselves. So you can check some of that out on the links below on how to just know how to do it. You need to learn to work with the power that you have, because empaths have an incredible power to see, sense, and know things and be able to turn the energy that they see around and heal it. You have the ability not to increase the fear, because when you're an antenna and when you feel the fear and you intensify the fear inside yourself, you also intensify the fear that you're picking up from around you, which is not good. You can, just diffuse the pain and the negativity and the darkness and infuse the light just through your mind and knowing that you're picking up energy that's real. You can make sure that your prayers are in check, that you ask the universe to intend to change now, and then change in a higher place, a higher perspective, a higher awareness and learning. We have the opportunity to realize that we can do that, Use your gifts. Use your gifts to be the light, to be the power, to be able to do something about what's going on in your way. So I'm talking to my introverted sensitives who are not being traumatized or re-triggered from your own past life or genetic memories in your being, but that are just really aware of what everybody's experiencing around them. And you don't know what to do, but you don't want to carry this load and you need to do something about it instead of just feeling it all. And that's one step that you can take. Put your attention into turning the negativity into light, asking the universe, asking God, whatever words that you use. I feel and sense and know these things. Clear it out and heal it from the planet and from everywhere that I feel it, because I feel that I have the right to ask for it to be healed. And that's the power of an empath. What you sense and know, you have the power to change from your own intention. And that you can do. You can do that every day, all day. Every day, all day, anytime you feel anything. And for those of you that are in the healing world and you're entrepreneurs and you're my nonconformists, my powerful empaths who are like standing on solid ground in the middle of the fight, you can do that too. You can also quietly know and engage in your energy and make sure that your energy is in check, that you're illuminated at this high level. So everywhere you go, if you're in the front lines, if you're putting yourself out there, if you're sending energy out online, whatever you're doing, make sure that the energy around you that you're sending, every intention, every word that is spoken, you're sending with the highest light. Make sure your energetic field is strong and powerful, protected, secure, and confined in the light. So when you're out there, you're also sending out the light. I have an amazing teaching that I do around energy healing. You'll also be able to access that here below, where you turn your energy around you into healing light. There's a way to do that, and it's a very powerful way that you can turn yourself on as a powerful empath and not just fight with your words and your body, but fight with your energy and make it very clear that your intention is to heal everything around you, and as you bump into people, your light around you actually changes their perspective without words. We have the power to communicate with each other at this higher level, this higher self level, this higher echelon, this floor where we can hear each other and we don't have to be so primitive. You have the ability to do that. You empaths that are out there fighting in the front lines, doing a lot. Don't increase and use your energy to bring fear, because that's the other thing, you empaths, your antennas. So you don't just receive, you send signals out powerfully. So what you're afraid of, you're sending that out and you're activating its increase because you're not aware how powerful you are. So I want you to own it. This conversation is for you empaths that need to own the power that you have as a sensitive and as a powerful being. There's way more for you to do than just worry about yourself. There's ways for you to elevate and become masterful in not only your own energy and boundaries, but you have an opportunity to serve with that beautiful, powerful ability you have. Empathy is a gift. Being an empath and a sensitive is a gift. And oftentimes we talk about how we need to protect ourselves, but you don't realize the power that you have to protect the world. So I'm calling on you. I want us to come together. I'm inviting you to come together and bring illumination. And do it with the power you have in your own energetics. Learn more about the power of being an empath. Learn more about your ability to serve. Learn more about the boundaries you have to make sure you have. Of course, you need boundaries, of course. Notice the difference. Are you being triggered in past life, or are you being triggered in your life stream, your history, your family's history? Are you being triggered from just what's around you? Identify what's going on with you. If you feel like hiding in a corner and you just can't cope and you just want to put your head under the covers, you're being triggered. You're in pain. You're feeling it all. And it's important for you to stand up right now, get off your ass, and let's do something about this and take that incredible power you have and understand yourself. Either get yourself some healing, because the more of us that heal the past life soul memories, which I'm more than happy to do with you, that's part of my body of work. You feel free to go check it out and just get yourself a soul activation healing session. It's critical. If that's what you're experiencing and you're having dreams and flashbacks of past lives, you got to heal that. We have to do this together. It's extremely important for us to understand, like, our memories, what happened, what we're standing on from thousands and thousands of years ago is trying to disintegrate through its exposure. You have a job to do. So get your work done. If you're traumatized by your own lineage and you're fucking pissed off because you're watching the potential of, this whole thing that's already happened to the Black community and other communities too, and other generations of people, slavery, power over, sex trafficking. What do you think these young girls are experiencing? It's a horrific, horrible, energetic condition that we can do something about. So if you're getting triggered, and I'm saying all of this not to offend anybody. I'm saying this because a lot of us are being triggered from our own life experiences, our own sexual abuse, our own shit that's happened to us where someone took power over us and locked us in a room, abused our bodies, seduced our minds, ruined our hearts, destroyed our freedom. Slavery is wrong. Racism is wrong. I don't give a shit what anybody says. That's the ground we stand on. That's why it still exists. So you can do something to change it. So if you're being triggered, you need to heal yourself. You need to find your therapist. Get some life coaching. Talk about your history. Journal. Allow yourself to heal. Because what you heal for yourself will heal everybody else. Stand for something. If it's starting with inside you, stand for something. Stand for your own healing. Recognize that this horrific act that's reminded us, that's going on all the time. People are being hurt all the time by these types of things, all over the world, everywhere. When you heal yourself, you heal them. You lay new ground for the future. You create new consciousness for the future. And you may not fully understand the power of that. But if you're experiencing a trigger and you're experiencing memory and trauma, it's because you have to stand for the healing. Those people that are out there that are sleeping, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you, empaths. Those of you that have been totally awakened to something deep inside you. I'm talking to you. You have a responsibility to do something because empaths, you're powerful and you have the ability to change catastrophic experiences for everybody. The problem with empaths and sensitives over the centuries and over time is they've been abused, they've been taken. Empaths are often the victims of circumstances because you see it and you think you have to heal it and fix it. You don't. You have to notice it and work with what you see and feel to change it and to heal yourself. You don't have to heal somebody else's problem. You have to heal what's been triggered inside you. You have to know you're an amplifier. And when you amplify fear, what you do compared to a person that's not an empath, that's just a regular human being going around, is you amplify it by 100 times in comparison to another person looking at the same problem. So I'm talking to you because you need to know the power of this moment that you have. What you can offer is critical. What you can do to heal the world is critical. So I'm inviting you to recognize whatever you're going through as important and to do something to illuminate yourself, your history, your soul history, whatever it is you need to do it because your impact right now is enormous. So I'm talking to those powerful evolutionary empaths who I know you've been asking me and talking to me about getting triggered and not knowing what to do about it. You can take action, even if you want to hide under the blankets right now. You can take action to heal yourself, which heal other people. You can take action to heal the planet with your energy, with your power of prayer, with your ability to visualize peace and send and amplify that signal. And peace, to me, is the power of clarity and seeing the truth. Peace isn't like, I just want to calm everything down. Sometimes it is that. Peace is more about putting everything into the place of truth so we can see it for what it is and stop fighting and arguing about it. Everybody has an opinion. That's not what an empath has to worry about. An empath has to worry about stabilizing the truth and learning to take the confusion and pull it into a ball that they can look at, a ball of knowledge that they can look at, and then transmit that brilliant truth. Even if you don't have the truth, empath, you can ask the universe to provide it. There's so much you can do right now. So if you want more help, reach out for it. Don't be nervous. You got this. You got this. I just want you to stop hiding under the covers because you really matter right now and you're really important right now. And this show is to help powerful, powerful conscious people become more aware, to illuminate their possibilities, and to stand for what you're here to do and to do something about that, you know, and to use your ability, your dynamic, powerful ability to amplify in the benefit for humanity. Because if you're hurting, it means that you have something to say that you're not saying. So I'm encouraging you and inviting you to come into the eye of the storm with me so we can look around together, because you're already feeling it, and figure out what to do to calm it all down and to bring some clarity of truth and somewhere else that we can go and visually see and understand. I hope this has helped you. I really do. And I hope nobody takes offense, because I know lots of people are getting offended by all kinds of things. I want you to know I'm going to have more conversations about all the other stuff that's going on that's important. But today was really important for me to talk to my empaths and help you master this moment that you're having, because there's a lot of conversations and pain that's out there right now. And there is for everybody. And empaths are really feeling it. And you matter, and you can make a difference for racism, for anything that's going on right now that's increasing in its frequency and getting louder and louder and louder. You can really make a difference through amplifying the energy you really want to be amplifying versus just feeling the stuff that's going on around you and being terrified by it. So I encourage you, check out the links below. Breathe. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I'm easy to reach. Everything's available in the bio. And I love you guys. I know this is just really an unbelievable time, and it's not going to stop here. I've been doing lots of energy forecasting, and I don't want to scare anybody, but this is not the end. This is a big beginning. And we need to be able to know how to navigate through it together. And it's not from hiding under the covers. This will happen from standing together, pulling in the consciousness that's out there from the universe, that the universe provides, that you're feeling, sensing, and knowing that you can transmit out into the world instead of hiding. So let's go. Grab my hand. Let's go. Let's go together. Let's show them our stuff. I hope this has really helped you, and I love you guys. And let me know if you need anything else about this topic. I'm happy to help. Bye for now. Namaste. Sending you just unbelievable love to you, to the planet. Share this podcast. You got to share it. For these words to get up, people that are struggling, please share it. I would really appreciate it, because I just want to help. It matters. We matter so much, and we need to get strong, and we need to find our way through, and we need to lead. Lead with the power of who we are, all of us, in our different ways. But you empaths, I got you. I know who you are. And I know the power of who you are. And I want to help you serve in the way that you need to serve yourself and the world and the universe. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye, you guys.